So I'm Brother Desmond Alban, and I've just reached the milestone of just over 2 years living in this province, in San Francisco now. More than 4 years of thinking about it. It took so long to get here. And just under 1 year in which I've had the responsibility of being the Minister Provincial. It's an exciting time for us. We're small in numbers, and some of our brothers are elderly and infirm, and many of our brothers are new and inexperienced. But God seems to be continuing to send us new people who it's right to accept to test their vocation with us. And God seems to be sending us new projects as well at the moment. One which is still on the radar is perhaps receding a little time-wise at the moment, so we'll see what the Holy Spirit's got in mind for that. But another that I spoke about in my last video sequence, if you saw what Chris was recording the last time round, is very much going ahead still. And since then, something else has opened up. So these are exciting times, and I look for God's guidance in what we do.
Hi, my name's Jude. I've been in the community 40 years, 20 in England and 20 in the United States of America. There are three sort of texts that I live by. One is Jesus saying, "I've come that you may have life and have it in all its fullness." One is St. Irenaeus saying, "The glory of God is the human person fully alive." And the other is Carl Gustav Jung saying, "Man and woman cannot live a meaningless existence." And all of them are about living life to the full. And I believe that's what Jesus came to teach us, that we've to live our life to the full and to help people live life to the full, to discover their true potential, which is what people like Blessed John Duns Scotus and William Vockham and the great Franciscan saints like Bonaventure and Francis were teaching us our life is all about, living life to the full and helping people to cast out the demons that stop them from doing that. And part of my life is, as I trained as a Jungian analyst, is actually to help people to cast out those demons from within and to discover what is their life about. What are they meant to be doing? How will they live their life to the fullness? How will they become what God created them to be? And that for me is the core of all I do, both as an analyst and both as a priest and as a Franciscan friar giving retreats and workshops, seeing people for spiritual direction. It's about helping people to discover what is it that they were created to do and to be. Because I believe that's our call as Franciscans, that what we've been called to do today is help people to discover that. And in this room, which is my consulting room, I spend time with people, helping them explore their dreams, helping them explore all the things that go on inside the psyche and in their spiritual journey, and help them to discover this.
My name is James Nathaniel. I'm a brother over here at the Society of St. Francis home in San Damiano house in the province of the Americas. I've been a brother since November of 2017, almost a year since I've arrived here from Indiana, where I was a teacher for about 4.5 years. And since I've arrived to San Damiano, I've been involved with the community a lot, with the homelessness that we see every day here in San Francisco. I'm involved with some of the homeless ministries in some of the local neighborhood, and I'm involved with many of the churches in the area, particularly the church that I attend, where I'm engaged in ministries such as reciting and singing evening prayer and serving at the Mass, and just trying to be an active young member of the parish. I'm also involved with some sanctuary work where the homeless live, and we are always over there saying and celebrating Mass with the people and just helping them out and providing for many of their needs. Over here with the Friary, I'm with the brothers as their sacristan and help to keep the chapel nice and clean and just look awesome, and also help with some of the brothers and guests that arrive here from all different parts of the world and taking care of their needs and helping them out. If anyone is interested in even thinking about a vocation to the religious life, particularly to the Franciscan religious life, I'll tell you, it is one of the best things that I know I personally have ever done for myself, because for 4 years when I was teaching, there was just so much that I wanted to do that I couldn't do because of obligations at home or obligations at work. But I finally decided that this is the particular life that I want to live, I want to grow into. And so if anyone's even remotely thinking about a vocation to the religious life, this is where I belong, and I hope that you are all able to find it too.
Good morning. This is Brother Leo Anthony from the American province. I'm here for, well, mostly my ministry is supporting the brothers in ways which I'm able, through prayer and through giving them acts of kindness towards me, which is really good. I'm 75 years old, and I've been with the society since 1971, I think, or two. And I've been in several countries, Australia, New Zealand. I don't think I've ever lived in the Solomons, but I've certainly visited several times and got to know the brothers there. At the moment, I'm not in the best of health. I have a very bad cold, but I'm getting rid of it at the moment. And my legs have given out. But other than that, I have a caregiver who looks after me, and I carry on regardless. But it's a good house to be living in. It's got novices, and more brothers are coming, and that's good. It's a good sign. That on the mountain the Lord will provide, which is my signature. I do believe in that on the mountain the Lord has provided, in that He gives us not necessarily what we want, but what we need. And I think that's a very good lesson for us as Franciscans. And, He also provides our needs, thank God, and He usually provides what we need, not what we want. I think that's where I am.
My name is Brother Robert Hugh, and I've just completed 50 years in profession and just completed 50 years living in the United States after my first 40 in England. And during the time I've been in the United States, my ministry, mostly preaching and mission work and retreats, has taken me into all 50 United States, almost all the provinces of Canada, and quite a number of other countries in the Caribbean. So I've had an amazing journey as a friar. I can't be too grateful. And it's lovely to be part of this now that I'm approaching 90, and I have to watch more while others go all the traveling that I used to do. And so for me, at this time, I find myself privileged to support with my prayers what for a long time I supported by my presence.
And so they were sent on their journey. A
upon their arrival in Antioch, they called the assembly together and delivered the letter. When the people read it, they were delighted with the exhortation.
As our Saviour Christ has taught us, we now pray.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as in heaven.
When I was there with Daniel and Tom,
That will be when it was,
for
yeah.
2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, no, you weren't needing this. There was one of the things that you there. They just, you just happened to be there.
Does that have to be-
You and Tom were both very helpful to them.
I just, yes,
Yeah.
I love
Gave them good insider advice on where to go.
Anyway, one of his names is